This video was taken just moments after tragedy. It was a sunny Thursday afternoon in Michelle's Plain, Cape Town. The kind of day when parents gather outside schools, waiting to pick up their children, chatting, laughing, planning dinner. But on this ordinary day, at around 3 p.m., gunshots tore through the calm and a community's peace was shattered forever. Outside Portland's primary school, two sisters, Gouwa Smith-Newman and Zainab Jacobs, were waiting to fetch their brother's children. Moments later, they would both be dead, and the very same brother would be behind bars, accused of their murder. This is the tragic story of sisters Gouwa Smith-Newman and Zainab Jacobs. Welcome back to True Crime Julia. On this channel, we look into true crime cases that have happened in South Africa. Today's case is new. The suspect appeared in court today. Please note that the case is based on media reports and police confirmation, so the report is based on allegations. Let us get into the story.
Hi guys, perks of having a pool at home on your lunch break.
Witnesses say it happened in seconds. A man approached them on foot. He didn't shout. He didn't hesitate. Then bang! One shot rang. Some thought it was firecrackers, but then a second came, and then a third. Then children screamed. Parents ducked for cover. Chaos erupted as people ran in all directions. An eyewitness say, "I was fetching my grandchild. At first, I thought it was a firecracker. Then I saw people running. Children were crying. And then I saw a woman lying halfway over the pedestrian crossing." Further up the road, a white Range Rover was surrounded by a crowd. Inside, another woman slumped motionless. Police would later confirm the horrifying details. The younger sister, Gouwa, she died at the scene. Her older sister, Zainab, was rushed to hospital, but she didn't make it. A 12-year-old boy, a grade 6 learner, was caught in the crossfire and he was wounded. Thankfully, he survived. Police identified the shooter as a 32-year-old man, Gouwa and Zainab's brother. He was arrested shortly after the incident and charged with 2 counts of murder and 1 count of attempted murder. But what could drive a man to turn a gun on his own blood, in cold blood, in broad daylight, and in front of innocent children? According to police sources, the motive may have been a family dispute over visitation rights, so the accused allegedly arrived at the school to confront his sisters about access to his own children. The situation escalated, and in a fit of rage, he opened fire.
People been guessing, people been throwing dirt on the names of Zainab and Gouwa, saying she took the kids, saying she was cold. Stop the lies. Let's talk about the real issue. Let's talk about abuse, not a rumor, not a fight over money. We're talking about a man beating his little boys with weapons. Zainab didn't want to take his children. The close friend of Zainab's saw the application. She went to court for help. She went to court for the father to wake up and be better.
Reports suggest he shot Zainab first as she crossed the pedestrian line. He then ran toward Gouwa, who was sitting inside her vehicle, and shot her at close range. Moments later, he fled the scene, with his children still inside the car. Community members say they are heartbroken and deeply disturbed that such violence unfolded outside school premises. They say those children saw everything. The Scholar Patrol kids were standing right there. They'll be scarred for life.
Today I'm making this very sad post in remembrance of Zainab Jacobs, of the brand Loved One, and also her sister Gouwa. I knew both of them, but I knew Zainab very well because Zainab had a rail in my shop, the Modest Design Co-op. She was one of 16 people who had a rail in my shop. So Zainab, I would see twice a week. She would come in and we would chat, and then she would go down with my daughter Nabila and they would chat. And Zainab always had a smile on her face. And she always brought a smile to my face, always. And this post is merely to say, Zainab, you will be remembered always with love. May Allah grant Zainab and her sister Gouwa the highest stages of Jannatul Firdaus, inshallah, Ameen. Make the qabr wide, put nur in the qabr, inshallah. To Zainab's family, friends, and all those who loved her, may Allah make it easy for all of us, inshallah, Ameen. And you will always be lovingly remembered, Zainab. Zainab and Gouwa, we will miss you.
The Western Cape Education Department confirmed the shooting. They say it took place just outside the school grounds. They immediately sent trauma counselors to support learners and teachers who witnessed the killings. Outside the school gates, police cordoned off the scene. And then a few moments later, social media was flooded with pictures and videos, some just too graphic. Parents wept, children clung to teachers, too shocked to speak. The Mitchells Plain Community Police Forum confirmed the shooting was not gang-related, but rather a family dispute turned deadly. Community activists condemned the shooting, calling it yet another act of violence against women and children. They say this comes just before the 16 days of activism against women and children. We've seen a rise in women being shot, often by those closest to them. Authorities must act swiftly and bring these perpetrators to justice. For the victim's family, the pain is unbearable. 2 bright, loving sisters gone. Their lives taken by someone who should have protected them.
Hi guys, perks of having a pool at home on your lunch break.
يا من صليت بكل الألبيات.
For the children who witnessed all of this, the trauma will take years to heal. The accused appeared at the Mitchells Plain Magistrate Court to face justice, but for a community scarred by gunfire, no sentence will erase what happened that day outside Portland's primary school. 2 sisters, a brother, a schoolyard, and a moment of rage that changed lives forever. Thank you so much for watching. What are your thoughts on this story? Please let us know in the comments. Please stay safe. I will see you on the next one.